Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Stoneblock. Right now we're gonna go and set up our quarry using the builder, is what I decided doing. So going into our dimension, I'm gonna go ahead and build it over. It's loud. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and build it over this way where we had the digital miner trying to go, and I'll set it up and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I set up the quarry. So I set it up using XNet, using one of the, I don't know what happened to my JDI like tooltip. I can't see what items are called, but this is the power cell. This is the controller, I think. It is this one right here. Yeah, the controller, and then we have the builder. And in the controller, this is how I set it up. You know, just insert or exert power from our block into our builder and our controller by doing that. And on the second one, I export out of our, what's it called? Our storage up here, because everything that our builder mines gets pushed up into here. So I exported out of that and pushed it into our drawer controller. But I noticed that that was going way too slow, so I put an add-on translocator on there, and that works a lot better. And all I do is come in here. I don't really want to work with the bees right now, but everything else I go ahead and just put a spot for it that I think there'll be a lot of. Like, I don't know if it's going to mine a whole bunch of abandoned mine shafts, so I just let the cart rails in there. And yeah, that's pretty much how that's working. I put it all inside one chunk, as you can see. Why? I don't know. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I thought it would just be nicer on the server. So I've been here for a couple of minutes making sure that we have space for everything. Looks like we don't have any yellowite. Let's put that in there. And I think I'm good to just let this go. Or we might not have marble. And the way I'm going to do this is by going into our claim chunks. Claim the chunk that we are on right here. And shift right click it to, or shift left click. Let's see. Chunk loaded. Chunk loaded, there we go. Alright, so it's a shift left click to chunk load the chunk. And we should be good to just leave this here, right? Unless we fill up with just only bees, then that would be a problem. Which it might be. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, it still has a lot of blocks to mine. So how can we get rid of the bees? I'm not too sure. Yeah, since they're all different kinds of bees, you know, I don't think I can I can make multiple filters, but like, what's the difference between these two? Auto princesses, you know? Or all those for? Yeah, so I don't know what's gonna go on with the bees. We're just gonna leave this going. And I'm gonna head back to our base, and I'll be right back. I just remembered before I left, I came back, we haven't gotten any prosperity shards, and that's one of the, pretty much the only reason why I set up a quarry, why I decided to set one up. I'm not sure if there are none here in the mining dimension. If not, that's gonna kind of suck. We're just gonna have to go somewhere else and set it up there. Is this? No, that's not. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, so you guys at the base. Alright. Back here one more time for another thing I forgot to mention. I upgraded the shape card to the quarry card that replaces the blocks we mine with dirt. And in the card, I went ahead and voided off the stuff that we don't want or need. Or actually, I might keep these 3 just because I don't have that much of each of these 3. And I forgot to turn ore detect on when I first turned this on, so I have like multiple coppers and stuff. So yeah, that's what I did there. Ore detect on, and then just void off whatever else you want to void. And then just throw that back in and start that back up. I'll go ahead and load everything, and then it'll start. Alright, this time for real, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back at the base, and one thing I want to show you guys that I did in between episodes is I redid all the patterns for the solar panels up to the, I should throw that one up there, up to the wyvern solar panel. So we can auto craft up to the wyvern now. So if I come up here and go solar and craft that, let's just say 1, bam, and we leave that going, it will give it to us, the solar panels that we requested, instead of getting stuck somewhere. Yeah, not sure what was going on before, but it's working fine now. Alright, so let's see. Give me a minute to think about what I want to do next, and then we'll get started on that. Okay, I'm back, and I decided that we would go ahead and complete as many quests as possible. So I'm going to go down and do as much as we can in our power generation just to get stuff out of the way, so then we can narrow down what the things we need to focus on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. These solar arrays. What is this? How do we get this? Aeonite tiles. Out of a void tier miner. Alright, so we might not do that, or we might set up, this will probably be like the goal for the end of the episode, setting up these void miners. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of what's in our quest book if we can. I went ahead and made the rest of the solar panels that we had. I'm going to go ahead and do these right now, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I finished the quest on the solar panels and made the rainbow generator. I went ahead and made the pickaxe of the wyvern to add silk touch to get one of the ice blocks from the top to make the frosty generator, since it needed an ice block. So you know, might as well make that since we can now. I'm not sure how well this charges things. Let's see, do I still have the capacitors over here? No, I took them away. Yeah, I'm not sure how quickly this, let's see. Oh. Let's go ahead and search for capacitors. Let's just do a basic one for right now. I just want to see. Okay. Is that it? It's not really doing much. Let's see. Input. Same. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me search this up real quick. It's a rainbow generator, right? Alright guys, so I just did some research and it's a big, like, oof moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and bam, place that right there. Turns out that I have to have every other single generator that I made to make this running in order for this to produce power. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that setup here later, and I'm gonna add a whole bunch of upgraded capacitor banks just so we can get it running and it can charge the capacitor bank, since I'm not sure where we're gonna get like continuous ice flow. Oh, I guess we can do it through mystical agriculture. Yeah, but this is the way I'm gonna put this, leave this right here for now, and we'll visit this later. And that's where it's gonna live. I'll make probably make the area bigger, probably have to make it a lot bigger. I don't know if it's gonna take more space or just push it back into the wall a little more. Not sure. Right, but I am gonna go ahead and, oh, I also pulled these out just in case that was the problem. Try connecting that to the capacitor, but that didn't work. The only times it would charge is when it was in my inventory and it would take charge from our Wyvern flux capacitor. Okay, so the next thing on the list are solar array tier 3, solar array tier 6. So to get these lapis lazuli blocks, we can get that. Solar cells. Alright, so it looks like it wants us to set up the, what's it called? Let's take a look one more time. Not that. Let's go to over here. I'll find it. Bam, okay. Void ore miner. Let's put that in here. Alright, so let's take a look. I think we have this one. I left it. Did I leave it or do I have it on me? I have it on me. Botanic miner. Not what we're looking for though. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and I wonder how high in tier we can get. We can make that. What about tier 2? What does tier 2 need? Block of diamond, tier 1, and iridium tiles. Alright. How did we get these? Litherite bricks. Alright, where did I get this from? Alright, this is what I used. So let's go ahead and make a stack of that. Alright, that seems fine for right now. Void miner. Tier 1. And we need this. Why can't we click? Okay, there we go. Oh. Erodium paper. Crystallines. What about this? Why does it keep doing that? Alright, bam. There's that. Alright, this erodium tiles. How do we get these? I think I'm missing something here because it's asking us to build more void ore miners to get iridium crystals. But to get the ore miner, we need those crystals, right? Let's see. We got the laser lens. Let's just try to build this block of diamond, a diode. Bam. Okay, no, we could do that. Alright. So it looks like we're gonna have to deal with the first one for right now, just tier 1. We'll probably do the same thing, right? Just set up a little room for it. Probably, I don't know. I'll be right back. Let me figure this out. Okay guys, so I'm back. And I'm starting to build this thing up, and I figured that it was gonna be easier if I showed you guys too. So from the base, I went up 1, 2, 3, and then placed the miner. And with the assembler wand, all I'm doing is right clicking the miner, and it just builds by itself. So I'm just gonna keep doing this until it's all built. Bam. And what we needed for this was 24 structure frames, 20 structure panels, and 2 laser cores, and a clear lens. I'll put that in the description just so you guys can see. And the reason why I made this box larger is because I saw that the tier 6 one needs a lot more room. So that's why I expanded it out as much as I did. From this block to that corner over there, it's a 15 by 15, not excluding like these little side things. Yeah, so that's the area that we're gonna eventually build the tier 6 thing from. Alright, let me just get everything else set up of how we're gonna pipe everything. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So this is kind of the setup we have right now. Go ahead and input from the top. Alright, so I came from the back right here and just dug all the way down. There's no bedrock in the stone block, so just until I hit the void and started falling, and then this light beam appeared, letting me know that it was complete. And all I did was add our power source on top of the digital miner with ender conduit going to our chest. I'm not sure if this is receiving power. Output is not what we're looking for. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a point. So this point inserts energy to adjacent tiles. Yeah, wonder why that's not working. Bam. Oh, okay, let's see. We're getting from our mining dimension. Can I not charge? Yeah, I can charge them like that, right? Let me think. Yeah, because I have other stuff. There's nothing down there. Let's see. Alright, if I... Or, let's see. Yeah, there's a point charging this stuff. Or not. Let's try plugging this one in. I'm not too sure about the settings on it yet. Let's do this. Flux point on there, and that should be receiving power, right? It's not. Alright, this is only getting power because it's in our inventory, and our Vibrant flux capacitor is giving it power. So I know we built this like 2 episodes ago, but we're already getting all of the nether stars that we need from our farm. So we can go ahead and just take these, right? If we ever need to get it up and running, it's here. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. Alright. So vibrant capacitor bank. So that should be charging, right? Yeah, how come that's charging? I don't know. Light ore and okay. That seems to be working. Try to put the power in from the side. Okay, so that's going. Alright, we are getting more stuff. I'm gonna replace, I think it's just slow because it's tier 1. So I'm gonna put this back towards the top since I want to pull the items out from the sides. I'm not sure about how we're gonna inventory everything. I'm hoping since it's using the void miner, it will only give us it is giving us ores from other mods. I hope that it'll ore dictionary everything, or else it's just gonna make a mess out of things. And alright, so from right here, let's see. Yeah, alright, so we have, what do we have in here? Do we have them in here? We don't. We can throw this back in there, throw that in there, and I can throw that assembler back in there too, since we're not going to mess with that right now. Just going to leave it be, and we're doing this to get the erodium. The erodium shards. Hopefully we can get, what's it called? The shards that we need for the seeds. These prosperity shards from here. Right, I'm gonna let this fill up for a bit, and then I'll make another drawer system. Or I can just dump it straight into our enemy system and make more drives. I'm not sure. Or I could use, I think this is what I'll do. I'll expand to this room right here, since it's just like this, you know? I'll push it back that way, and have all of the ores go through crushers and stuff, and then go through like furnaces, and then we'll get the ingots, and then with the ingots we'll throw those into our enemy system. That sounds like a plan. Alright, so I might push, yeah, I'll push this wall back one, and we'll make the drawer system, or not the drawer system, I don't know, we'll figure this out in a bit. Next thing I want to do is, what do we want to do? Let's see what else we got. Since this is going to be a progression thing, we can't complete our energy quest right off the bat. Reactor. I don't know if I want to do a reactor right off the bat either. I know we left the solar or wyvern solar panels in here. Let's go ahead and grab those and place those down in our mining dimension. And I have a vibrant capacitor. I feel like I should make more of those. Let's go ahead and make some more down here. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a stack of those. Let's just make as many as we can. Oh. If I can click the right thing. Oh, dang. Alright, how many of these octatic capacitors did we make? 18. So we need, so we can make 9, so we need 18 of these vibrant, or not vibrant, the regular capacitor banks. Alright, so let's grab the basic capacitor banks. Hopefully we can just make a whole bunch of these right off the bat. Let's go ahead for 18. Oh, what are we missing? Alright. And then go to the vibrants. Split those in half. No, that's not working. Basic capacitor bank, vibrant capacitor bank. Oh. I didn't know. I forgot there was 3 tiers of these. How many of those can we make? Capacitor bank. Oh, they're filling up with power. Alright, whatever. And that one could just be thrown in there. Alright, so let's go back to our mining dimension and place these down real quick. And there we go. It's gonna be super loud here in a sec. Alright. And I have already made 2 of these, so I'm just gonna keep adding. And I think I'll just get rid of these other ones since what's the point? I'm not doing anything. I'll throw these back in our ME system for whenever we want to make more of the higher tiered ones. Alright, capacitor banks, go ahead and throw those down. Yeah. That's filling up super quick. Alright, I know. Vibrant capacitor bank. Let's go ahead and throw this one down too. Hold all our power. Max output, max input. Is this max input? What if I put like 9? Just all the 9s. Okay, no, that's not gonna work out. 400. 300. Nope. It's like 200 is the max. Alright. So we'll just leave that be. I wonder if... Oh no, because that has max input, yeah. I was thinking of connecting all the larger... I think I threw them in here, right? These cryo stabilized fluid ducts to see if it would charge faster, but no, max input. And this is how I'm charging my stuff, right? So I would just grab my Wyvern core and just throw it in here. It charges pretty quick. Throw that back. Bam. I made 2 of these because I thought I would just have to stand on top. But no, I just throw stuff in there and it charges. Alright, so that is good. Alright, so let's go back to our base. And that should... Oh, let's take a look over here. I'm sure we don't have any more. What? Where's the cobblestone at? Alright, let's go ahead and grab some of that and then come up here. Alright, empty hand. Let's take a look. No bee stuff. Alright, go ahead and throw these over there later. Alright, let's go ahead and help this out a little bit. Alright, and it looks like that's it. More bees, huh? Take those out. These are cool though, they look cool. Alright, and it looks like we're set. Wow, that's a lot. You know, I'm gonna go grab a glowstone and throw it on there. Do I have one in my pocket? No, yeah, let me go do that real quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Throw it out on there, and that'll take stacks at a time. Nice. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I still don't know what's up with my tooltip. I tried looking for the mod, but I couldn't find it to get that back. So we're just gonna have to deal with it right now. Yeah. So the whole point for this was for the prosperity shards. We're not getting any. So I guess we'll just leave this be. No pun intended. And see what else we can get. Hopefully we'll get something else that's helpful to us in the future. I know we are getting uranium. I forgot if we had uranium chickens or not. I'm sure I know we have uranium. Not sure about the uranium. Yeah, seems to be working well. And our digital miner will upgrade that as we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one.